Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishop, the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the elect scattered out on the four corners of the earth, prophesying in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is who you call God. Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai, is who the world ignorantly called Jesus. Those are the Paleo-Hebrew names of the Heavenly Father Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Coming to you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Copyright disclaimer. I just wanted to go into
the tragedy of today that we are going to be talking to is not about black people attacking more whites on the trains. Shockingly enough, we are actually going to get to talk about something different. I know that that's a common thread that seems to be happening all the time, but today, you know what's happening? They're trying to keep a real down. They're trying to keep a real down. That's what they're trying to do because they cannot handle the truth. And this is just the facts. When you come speaking the truth about certain things, if you're raising racial awareness, let's say, if you are, heaven forbid, pro-white or a pro-white voice out there, which I am, which I always will be and will always influence my content no matter what it is, they will try to keep you down. I've said in a couple other videos that there is a pipeline of cancellation. Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings, you wear weaves in your hair, you wear fake eyelashes, you wear fake nails. All of these things are not conducive to fighting, okay? So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist stream around into something positive. Okay, black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking. When you are fighting, when you are going to video, the cancellation cycle, they try to defame you, they try to take away your platform. When they can't take away your platform or get you banned, then they will take away your means of funding the project. They will demonetize you so that you cannot make the money that's necessary to continue putting out the content. If they can't stop you then, well, then they try to either jail you or ruin your life through lawfare, or like what's happening to Candace Owens, maybe even put out a hit on your life. Well, I am in the middle phase right now. I was just demonetized on YouTube. Okay, this happened this past week. I didn't announce it because I was trying to appeal the process and whatever, but that's what's going on, folks. I've been demonetized on YouTube. And I always wondered about creators who made a big deal about that until I realized, oh, that's like your sole form of income. Like, so now I'm just making videos for free, and I have the electricity bill for all the billions of lights that's in here. I have to pay for the equipment, and you still have to pay for the people who make the thumbnails. You got a lot of bills to do, aside from the bills of natural life there. So yes, I have officially been demonetized on YouTube, which was my sole form of income. Aside from a few tiny little outlets here and there, YouTube was my main money maker, and I'm kind of stupid. I don't have a 5-year plan. I don't plan ahead. I live in the moment. I put it all out there. I'm an open book. I live with my heart on my sleeve. You know, if I say something, I mean it.
A disgusting racist woman who repeatedly spews the N-word, first at a young child, and then at the person taking the video of her, does it with complete impunity, does it numerous times. We are talking about a bona fide, unquestionable racist. And so I don't understand why what you've just said to me bears any relation to white unity or anything that you've just said. She's just a racist. End, isn't she? You wouldn't dispute that.
It's not about her. It's not about her. It's about
Well, it is about her.
Coming together and supporting another white person, and it doesn't matter.
Why would you want to support a white racist?
Because I want to support free speech, and you cannot have free speech in a country.
No, that's fine. You can support free speech, but you also have to be accountable for what you say. Would you use the N-word out of interest?
Yes.
You would?
Mm-hmm. I do, quite frequently.
You use the N-word quite frequently. Well, why? Other than the fact you're a despicable racist. Are you?
Some would say I am. I guess according to the ADL, I'm a white supremacist. I'm a neo-Nazi.
Well, if you use the N-word repeatedly, you are a racist, then, are you? Are you?
Sure, I'll embrace that. If that means forwarding, helping white people achieve freedom of speech, real freedom of speech, which, by the way, Shiloh Hendrix is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away. So you were saying, Carmelo Anthony, it doesn't matter. That's a different
Sorry, but just to be clear, you just said to me you use the N-word regularly. In what context? Do you use it with black people?
Yes, if it's appropriate.
When would it be appropriate to use the N-word? When would it be appropriate?
Anytime I feel like it.
So you're an unashamed racist?
Correct.
Well, do you understand that makes you a despicable human being?
Look at the other lady.
I guess so. I don't really care.
I can't change politics. I'm never going to run for office. I don't think women belong in politics. This is as close to the sun as I shall fly when it comes to politics. I can't do much in the political scene. I did my part. Not going to lie. I did a good part in the cultural awakening. I helped to break that glass ceiling of cancel culture and of stigmatized speech and of political correctness. And that's what I wanted to do. I came in like a firebrand and I destroyed it. Okay. I've enjoyed politics to its max. I debated Piers Morgan about racial slurs on international television. All right. I went nuclear viral for using a racial slur. I crewed a platform. I've talked all about politics. I've enjoyed talking about politics. I've enjoyed talking about the issues that have befallen our country. But there's two sides of me. I don't just want to rant about, crime statistics, because they will always be with us. Until we can fix this problem, that will always be with us. But what we can change is we can change our culture one person at a time. And that's what the girls are for. That's what the girls can help do. We can help impact the culture. We're not going to run for office. We're not going to be politicians. We're not going to be the next Uncle H. But we can help influence culture, fashion, art, literature, architecture, style, website address or whatever on Buy Me a Coffee is buymeacoffee.com/Lily Gaddis. So that's a good way to be able to help the cause, because it is hard when your main source of income. I just basically lost my job. Okay. And I'm not complaining. It is what it is. And frankly, if you're not demonetized on YouTube or banned on YouTube, you're probably not over the target and you're probably lying. Okay. So we're not toning it down. We're not shifting. We're not rebranding. We're just taking the fight in a direction where I can actually have an impact. Okay. Like I said, if I wanted to pursue politics, I would go into politics. I would run for office, but I have no intention of doing that. I have too much of a temper with these people. I would lose my temper. I have too much of a temper for that. So I want to tap into more of my feminine side. I want to tap into more of other things that interest me. And I want to take the political cause and bring it to the culture. I can't change politics, but I can change culture. I can inspire people to be better. That's what I hope to achieve on my channel. So if you want to go over there and support, I know my members on my members only club here, you guys got nuked. Okay. We all got nuked. It's over. Okay. We're cooked. But I do have my membership set up on that other page. So if you want to go to club.
You ain't cooked yet, but you're about to be cooked when your Howard Shah come back. But these people, they like to use us and abuse us. You see a lot of YouTubers, they like to go to the hood, put the so-called black people on the films like we animals and get so many views off of us. They go all through the hoods, and that's how they make their money off of us. But YouTube demonetized her, so she wasn't able to make her money off of us anymore, using the N-words or whatever she was doing. So now she want to rebrand herself. Want you to click the link and send her money because she can't pay her light bill. Like, that's our problem. We didn't tell you to put all them lights in your house. We didn't ask you. You just going on YouTube Why you need money to just go on YouTube? I don't understand that. You don't need money just to push the button on YouTube and make videos about the so-called Israelites. Not the so-called black folks. The real Israelites. Salakia. So, I really just wanted to go and here go something she had posted. Thanks, black community, for helping to launch my new career in conversative media. You all play your role well, like the puppets you are. You see that? So we sit back and wonder, why are we so hated? But the people over there in Israel act like they are the people that's so hated. But the true hatred is to Jacob's descendants. And I just wanted to go into a couple verses. I'm going to stay in the book of Deuteronomy. Let's go over here. To the book Deuteronomy. Just got a couple scriptures. Scriptures we all know. Why do they hate us? What is the hate for? Why do they hate us so much? That they paint their face like us, call us black, every kind of byword they could think of. We're going to start in Deuteronomy 4. Why do they hate us? This is why they hate us. Deuteronomy 4 and 6. Keep therefore and do them. Keep what? The laws and statutes, commandments that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua gave his people and only his people, the children of Israel. For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. What nations? The other nations. They look at us and they see that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is dealing with us. This is why they hate us. This is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. They're going to see this wisdom and understanding in the kingdom of heaven. Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. This is why they hate us. This is why this Edomite lady on the TV screen hate us. And Salakia for my nephew, he had text me. Messing up my video. I'll be forgetting to turn my notifications off. And I'm not going to start the video over and try to do it. Verse 7. Deuteronomy 4 and 7. For what nation is there so great? They hate that piece of sentence right there. For what nation is there so great? Ain't no other nation can say this right here but the children of Israel. This is why they hate us. And then the Holy Spirit has came back upon us and given us the wisdom and knowledge and understanding to be able to read this book, our book, and get the purest form of knowledge out of it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, who have the Most High so nigh unto them. This is only talking about one nation of people. This is why the hate is so big amongst us. is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, our power, and is in all things that we call upon him for. This is only talking about one nation. You got to remember that. And all the other nations, the sight of the nations, they see this, they hate this, they mock this, make videos, come to the hood where they done put us in to keep us down and make videos about it. Millions and millions of views off this great nation of people. 2/3 are lost right now. The 1/3 is waking up and coming back. And they really hate that. Where am I? Verse 8. And what nation is there so great that hath statutes and judgment so righteous as all this law? What nation are we talking about? We only talking about one nation of people. And this nation of people is here on the earth today, called everything but a child of God. When I was young and they said that, I didn't understand what it meant. But called everything but a child of God is talking about this great nation. It's talking about us, which I have set before you this day. Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thy eyes have seen. So we have forgot the things our eyes have seen coming out into the wilderness. All the miracles that was performed for us. And lest thou depart from thy heart all the days of thy life, but teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons. You know, it didn't say daughter and daughter, but you teach them too. But it's mainly talking about the sons who carry the seed, who makes the nation, who's going to be in control in the kingdom of heaven. I think that's all in that. Let's see. We stand in Deuteronomy. Oops. Deuteronomy. You know this verse. Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, thy power. This is only talking about one nation. This whole book is only talking to one nation of people who's going to be leading in the kingdom of heaven, putting everybody where they're supposed to be at, and following out the laws and statutes and commandments that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai given to Israel. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, thy power, have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. This is only talking about one nation of people. This nation of people is so much hate. Everybody hate this nation of people in the earth today. Especially because we're waking up and realizing who these people are. Everybody got a Bible today, but this Bible that they reading is only talking to one nation of people. They know this, but they took it from you 2/3 Israelites that can't get it today. Above all people that are that are upon the face of the earth. But we marching today asking, could we be equal to you? Martin Luther King all marching trying to be equal to you, when my Bible tell me above everybody. But I realize this is in the kingdom of heaven, We're going to have to stay here right now until Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai come back and get us. Verse 7. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai loved you, who? Israel. And because he would keep the oath with which he had sworn unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Not Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. Have Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai brought you out with a mighty hand. He brought us out of the land of Egypt with a mighty hand. And he's getting ready to bring us out of this spiritual Egypt with an even greater hand. And redeem you out of the house of bondage. This is here in America today. We still here in bondage. Although they done took the yoke off our neck, it's spiritually in our brain. Our people can't get it. That yoke is tight and they tighten it up as I speak. From the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Donald Trump is Pharaoh today. The king of Babylon. Okay, let's go over here. Deuteronomy 14:2. Same kind of verse. Might as well go on and read one. Ye are the children of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, your power. Who? Israel. Ye shall not cut yourself, nor make baldness between thy eyes for the dead. For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai thy power. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth. He made 18 nations of people. This one nation of people he's talking about. So the rest of the 17 nations, we're going to be above them. Right now we're serving them. They better get all they can get because time is ticking. We'll go over here to 26. Dang. (26 and 18). I'm still kind of stopped up. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai have advocate thee this day to be his peculiar people, as he hath promised thee. He promised Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And through that lineage comes all the way down to poor little old me. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. And that thou shouldst keep all his commandments, and to make thee high above all nations. Here we go again. He keeps telling you above all nations. Right now we're under the nations, begging to be equal to the nations, begging for them to love us when we just watched this Edomite talk bad about us. But in the kingdom of heaven, she got it coming. Verse 19, and to make thee high above all nations which he have made, all 17 other nations. He made us. He loved us. You are a special people to him. Although we'll talk down today, in praise and in name and in honor, and that thou mayest be a holy people, we set apart unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai thy power, as he has spoken. His word don't come back void. So whatever he spoke, if he say he chose us, that's what he did. And this is why they hate us. We didn't ask Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to choose us, but for some reason he did, and he get to do what he want, because this is his world. I got a few more verses. I wasn't gonna make it too long, but you know how time fly when you doing what you do. 32 and start at 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. We haven't forgot what you did, Esau. We haven't forgot that. And my Bible tells me to remember the days of old. Ask thy father, and he will shew thee. He's going to show me. Thy elders, and they will tell thee. And through the Spirit, they doing it through this Bible, through this word. They're snitching on you, Esau, and all the rest of you nations that hate us. We are remembering the days of old as we read this book. This book goes back many generations. And when we read it, we can see ourselves there through the Spirit. Asking our fathers. He's showing us this. Thy elders. And they telling us this. Verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations thine inheritance, why did he divide it? Because we are a holy people, so we set apart from y'all. When he separated the sons of Adam, why y'all telling me we one nation under God, when the Bible tell me to separate from you all? Yes, I gotta live here with you. Yes, I gotta go to work and mingle with you. But in my spirit, I am separated from you. Because when Yahweh Shai come back, I'm getting prepared for this real separation that's coming. Because this is going to happen again. Verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance. You're going to get your land, their little piece of land, their little piece of land, and still being ruled over by the Israelites. And when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. It's all about the Israelites. Jacob and his descendants, bloodline, not no spiritual Israel, bloodline descendants. Verse 9, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai portion is his people. Who is his people? We could go to all types of verses showing you who his people is. But it's going to tell you right here, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. We went back up to verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations their inheritance, we jump back down to 9. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. No way you can get around this. Ain't no coming talking about no spiritual Israelites. I can't go to China and be a spiritual Chinese. I'ma still be looked at as a nigger. Mark that. No matter how I try to go and fit in to their culture. Because I cannot be a spiritual Chinese. Verse 10. He found him in the desert land and in the waste howling wilderness. He laid him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. And in another verse it says, you touched the apple of his eye. And it's talking about this same nation of people that you hate today. This is why they hate us. As an eagle stirreth up her nest, flattereth, I can't even say that, over her young, I'm still trying to say this word, fluffereth over her young, spreadeth abroad her wings. This is how Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai doing us. Because right now the hopeful elect is under his wings. He's protecting them, guiding them, nurturing them. Taketh them, beareth them in her wings. This truth right here. This wisdom and knowledge and understanding we was reading about in the other chapter of Deuteronomy. This is the truth under his wings, his shield, his buckler. He's keeping us safe from you heathens. You hate us so much. And it ain't gonna stop until we get away from you. And then you're gonna see who's the chosen. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai alone did lead him. And there was no strange God with, ain't no more serving other gods when we get in our kingdom. All your gods you're serving right now is going to be put down, stomped on, burnt up. You better go on and get your worship in. And you 2/3 that's following after them, because it's almost over with. He made him ride on the high places of the earth. This hill right, this light that's up on top of the hill, you can't hide it. They sing the song, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This light that's set up on top of the hill, this the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna shine over the whole earth. And everybody is going to be, all you other nations are going to be instructed by this light. It ain't going to be able to, you can't hide it no more. Right now we scattered and hid all over the place. You got little camps over here the light shining over there. But these lights are going to come together, and just imagine how bright it's going to be. Verse 13, he made him to ride on the high places of the earth, that he might eat the increase of the fields. The earth is going to start yielding her fruit again. And he made him to suck honey out of the rock, and oil out of the flinty rock. This just going into how we're going to have good things. The kingdom of heaven is coming. But this is why they hate us. I think I got one more scripture in Deuteronomy chapter over. Let's see, we're going to start at Start at 27. Deuteronomy 33 and 27. The eternal power is thy refuge. To who? Israel. This is the only nation we're talking to. And underneath are the everlasting arms. He's going to keep us safe with this truth. And he shall thrust out the enemies from before thee. Y'all can't touch us when we go back to our power. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, because I'm back with my power. And shall say, destroy them. Verse 28. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. You ain't going to be able to touch us no more. We're not going to be afraid. We're not going to be running under bunkers thinking you finna shoot a missile at us when we get in the kingdom. This is why you hate us. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. It's going to be plentiful. Everything is going to be plentiful. Our cup is going to run over. Also, his heaven shall drop down as dew, and that's on the whole earth. Just like Esau, the dew of heaven is coming down on him right now. He just got a little portion though. He think he running the whole earth, but the other nations said they strong now. But in the kingdom of heaven, this is going to conquer the whole earth. Every nation. When Yahushua come back, all knees are going to bow. And that's all the rest of you nations. Us hopeful electors practicing now to bow. That way when he come, he ain't got to ask us, because we already preparing for this. Verse 29. Happy art thou, O Israel. This is who we talking to. Who is like unto thee? This is why they hate us. Because ain't no other nation like us. You don't think like us. You don't dance like us. You don't sing like us. You don't have sex like us. You name it. You can't do it like us. O people saved by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Oh, that right there. That make them mad right there. They say, oh, this is for everybody. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Thy shield of thy help. See, the shield, the buckler. This is our protection to the hopeful elect right now. And who is the sword of thine excellence? And he gonna, right now we fishing, but soon we gonna turn into hunters. And we're gonna be like a sword unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right now, Esau his sword. When we mess up. And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee. All the stuff you done said, hid, dug in the ground, pushed to the side. All your lies is coming out. Right now is doing this. How much more in the kingdom of heaven when the wisdom and knowledge and understanding would never leave us again. And thou shalt tread upon thy high places. All your kingdoms right now. We're going to tread upon that. It's coming down. And I just wanted to bring that out because the Spirit jumped on me to do something. So I just brought that out. Lord willing, it was edifying. Till the next time I say shalom.